Characters are where it's at. I'm working on developing captivating and compelling characters, and I'm sure that you are too if you are at this video. You want your reader to laugh when your character laughs and to cry when your character cries. There are 5 main tips in this video about how to really develop characters that your reader will love or hate. I mention a wide variety of books in this post. Most of them are middle grades or YA in nature. I would love to open up the discussion about them. I'm on Goodreads. You are more than welcome to stalk me there and I'll stalk you back. But if you have any questions about any of the books, or if you're curious, like I haven't heard of that one before, or I didn't really want to read that, but you say it's a cool one, let me know in the comments. Number 1, passion. Writer's Digest calls it a driving need, desire, ambition, or goal. Whatever it is, your character needs to have it. What do your character want more than anything else in the world? Once you know what they want, then you know how you can place them in your plot. What does Harry want more than anything else in the world? Well, to leave the Dursleys, duh. But like after he leaves the Dursleys, he wants to live up to that name that was given to him by all of these people in the wizarding world, this amazing wizard that they all thought he was going to turn out to be. What does Selena want in Throne of Glass? Well, she wants to be free, and in order to be free, she has to win that competition. Pesky, pesky competition. And then what does Ella want in Ella Enchanted? To be free of her curse. Duh. These characters all are desperate to reach their goal. What goal is your character desperate to reach? Is there enough teeth to that goal to really draw the reader in? Number 2, make your character good and bad. Your character needs to be exceptional at something, and they also need to be really sucky at something. Your character is going to make mistakes. Think about Katniss and Peeta from the Hunger Games, which we're currently reading in my house with my daughter, so that's a heart book right now. Katniss is great with physical tasks, but those pesky social emotional tasks she can't be bothered with. Peeta is great with those pesky social emotional tasks, bonding with the other tributes and talking to the people in the Capitol and all this other stuff, but he can't forage like anything to save his life. Katniss did great in the games, but she couldn't look far enough ahead to see that when she got back to District 12 that she still needed to watch what she was doing. And Peeta got a little pissy when he realized that the chemistry that he had with Katniss was really feigned to keep them alive. These characters look great from one point of view, but really kind of terrible from another point of view. Your characters are going to be awesome and make mistakes. How do your characters make mistakes? I recommend actually writing some of these things out. Like, okay, this is something my character does really well. This is a mistake that they make on a regular basis. These are things that they can't actually see. Because we all know people who they just can't see that they're even making a mistake right here. That's the sort of thing that we're looking for, that human kind of dimension. Number 3, is your antagonist also multidimensional? So you made your character, your main character, the person that you love, you made them do things that were great, and you made them really suck at different things, you made them make mistakes, and you made them awesome in certain ways. Great. Do the same thing for your antagonist. How are they multidimensional? So the character that comes to mind right now is Lucian from Court of Mist and Fury. He had some difficult decisions to make. Was he going to support his boss in keeping Selena kind of contained, I guess we can call it? Or was he going to support Selena in her bid, in her quest for freedom? He had a really hard time making that choice. No, I wouldn't call him an antagonist per se, but if I were in Selena's shoes, he definitely would have been one of my antagonists, so I'm just saying. Number 4, fear. Fear is a huge motivator. The series that I have seen do fear the best is the Septimus Heap series. Yes, this is a middle grade series. Yes, I loved it. Septimus Heap is terrified of heights, and he becomes a dragon master. Woohoo! So if you're gonna be flying a dragon and you are afraid of heights, how does that even work? The author did a top-notch job of kind of identifying the different ways that Septimus worked to overcome his fear, and he did not completely overcome it. Just because he's able to fly on a dragon doesn't mean that when he stands overlooking a cliff, he wasn't completely freaked out. I loved that. The author did an awesome job with that. What is your character afraid of? What makes them shiver in the dark? Your characters should all be afraid of something, even your antagonist, even the most amazing person on the face of the planet. Your main character is afraid of something. What is it? And number 5 is growth. Your characters need to grow. The character who ends the book, slays the dragon, or rides the dragon, whatever works in your story, is not the character who started out the story. So if your character can beat the final bad guy, let's just use like Mario. If your character can save the princess at the beginning of the book, then this is not a book anybody's going to want to read, because there is no growth. There's no build-up. There's no going upwards and reaching for something. So, how do you start your character with some sort of information or knowledge or skills or abilities, and then have those abilities snowball and grow to the point where they can then solve the main problem of the story once they're done? I did a ton of research to prepare for this video, and I've listed the 2 main sites that I used in the show notes below. Go ahead and scroll a little bit further down and list your ideas in the comments. I'd love to hear from you about what you think creates compelling and captivating characters. Thank you for stopping by my neck of the YouTube woods. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and comment. I'd like to get to know you. If you are new, I'd hope that you would consider hitting the subscribe button on your way out to get notified when I post new videos. I post writing and creative living videos on Tuesdays, and I am taking a look at adding a new series of bonus vlogs, day in the life videos, on Thursdays. Let me know what you think about that. I am working on living my creative life. I hope that you'll come along and let me know about yours. Bye! Thank you. Give me 1 second because I forgot. And I listed. I have no idea what that is.